Good evening to all of you, respected educators, business leaders, friends. I'm very happy to be share this dais with Mr. Bala, one of the greatest primary educationists of this country. So when Aishwarya spoke to me that Mr. Bala Sahab has written a book on farming, so I thought that I agreed without any, because though I had assembly sessions going on, our opposition parties are rubbing on our what we call this cricket stadium issue, RCB, RCB. Discussion is going on. I just came out. Anyway, Mr. Nair is here, who has come out with this book, taken the responsibility of printing it. Giri, one of the greatest quiz master, is here. Mrs. Bala and Bala family is here. So all of you are here. I don't know what to speak on this occasion. As rightly said, I am very happy that all of you have given an opportunity to release this book, Walking with Vishwa, a journey to leadership along the farmlands. Very interesting subject. I was just looking at a few pages. Learning and leadership are independent. Leadership is about creating joy in work and its environment. Leaders need not have a great emotional intelligence. Leaders need to keep their mind open in new ideas. Leaders should learn to manage crisis with confidence. I think this is not for farmers, this is for me, I think. One more page I was just looking at. I just marked it. Great leaders build products. Great leaders build cultures. Great leaders deliver results. Great leaders develop people. Great leaders have vision. Great leaders have vision. Great leaders are role models of work. Great leaders are role models in life. I think I should follow you. So you should be my teacher now. Anyway, as rightly said by my friends, by birth I am an agriculturist. By profession I am a businessman. By choice I am an educationist. By passion I am a politician. But I have not come here as a Deputy Chief Minister. No. I have been meeting Bala and Giri for a very long time, along with Aishwarya. The commitment what Bala Sahab has for the primary education is something great. His experience. No one can match anyone's experience. Experience makes man perfect. I think his name itself is a great strength in this country on primary education. So I thought that I should be a part of this game. But I was shocking to know about his interest on farming, on Vishwa, what farmers. Recently I had been to America, about 7-8 months, I think a year about. I met Sam Pitroda. He was telling me, I want to tell my friends, my daughter and some other of the educationists here there. DK, you have to come out with the curriculum, he said. What is that, I said? You should see that all in India, in Karnataka, where in Bangalore or any other towns, all the children, the school children, should visit a village and study the life of a village and see that they know about what agriculture and how the family work together, live together, deliver together, and what is their motto. This is what you have to work out. That is what I was just discussing. I think last 3 days back, myself, my Chief Minister and my Primary Education Minister and Higher Education, we had a meeting with these leaders who have been, we are stopping on the national education policy, which has been given by our national government. We are coming out with a state education policy with a different motto. They try to create on their personal agendas, their political agenda. We want to create on the national agenda. So a lot of discussions were there. Definitely, I could see something very big in this. I will take your time. I'll ask them to discuss with you more. Because blending this type of issues is very important for a young man, whoever is there in the education, study, so that he should be upright and he should know the value of a farmer. Until our children know the value of a farmer, it is very difficult. See, Karnataka is the second biggest state in the country after Rajasthan, which has more land for agriculture. But still, there are a lot of things, though there are many development countries in this world, very high development countries in the world. But still, India has a very big strength from early long days. I am from a land of silk and milk. I am from Kanakpura. I myself grow silk. I grow mulberry. My farming, we have mangoes. We grow paddy. We grow ragi. All this myself. In Karnataka, and especially milk, in Kanakpura where I represent. So ginger, coconut, all these things we know. I brought a small shawl to give for you. Mysore silk. A lot of women are wearing this Mysore silk. See, you may be astonished. Some of you should know. Coming out with a yarn of cotton is different. Cotton is also grown. But taking out the cotton, then again creating a thread and making a shirt, that is a different technology. But you should see how this silk is been. Silk comes out of this mulberry. Mulberry leaves, then a small, what you call the insect. From there a cocoon, from a thread is coming out. You ask any woman sitting here who has the knowledge of silk, at least 75 to 80 years that silk never decays. It has its own strength. Even their parents' silk, whoever they had in their earlier days also, that has been protected. Where it has been grown, how it has been grown, it is what our people has to look at, of the sericulture, especially sericulture. There is a Tipu farm in Chenpatta. See, after marketing, now I could see that in Mysore silk, I could see, I asked my wife was telling me, every once in a week, all women take their token and stand at the Mysore silk. And a lot of infighting is going on among them, am I right? Is going on. That is the quality what it is there. See, that is a very big trade. No MBA guy or CEOs have created this. This has all been generated by the farmers itself. When Rahul Gandhi was walking on the streets of Karnataka at the Bharat Jodo, I brought my cocoon, who does this cocoon, who does this farming and all, showed him. He was surprised to see this. No one expected how this silk has been generated. So as such, we should see that you should work out with the curriculum, a small subject. I will see that it has been implemented in our syllabus in the state education policy. We should see that our children should visit the rural parts. They should know how difficult it is. As rightly you said, it is not a small job. They create more opportunities. they create more employment. Of course, Karnataka, we have a very big talent pool of IT professionals. We have 25 lakhs of IT. Yesterday I was in a big futurizing Karnataka. I was in some conference. 25 lakh of IT professionals are there in Karnataka. As California has only 13 lakhs. 4 days back, the Prime Minister of this country was in Bangalore. He was telling the world is seen through Bangalore and India is seen through Bangalore. That is also was the Prime Minister's comment. Even earlier also when S.N. Krishna was the Chief Minister here, Atal Bihari Vajpayee came to Bangalore to lay the foundation of the airport. Even those days he said, there was a time when the world leaders first used to come to Delhi, then they used to go to different part of the states. Now the situation has changed. All leaders are coming to Bangalore, then they are going to Delhi. That is what Atal Bihari Vajpayee commented. The same thing was been more or less repeated by the Narendra Modi ji recently, 4 days back. You all could see this. Why I am telling you is, this is a city with lot of education, manpower, skill, and you know the talent pool what Karnataka has in any field, whatever you call. I am not only speaking on agriculture, even on medical, scientists, whoever, even in agriculture. Our agriculture colleges have the very big history itself. So I think whatever you are looking at, whatever you are trying to guide us, I really appreciate on behalf of the government of Karnataka. We will use you to see that a big sense. You are trying to tell every one of us that all farmers are leaders themselves by birth. That is what the message I could see in this book. I know. Recently also, we are starting a private agriculture college in Kanakpuram in my constituency, where I represent. I think first year already admissions have started. I know the importance. Now from agriculture, now floriculture has started. Lot of around Bangalore, about within 100 kilometers, the best fruits are available, which has been exported. Almost 20% of the from this international airport, a separate planes have been sending flowers and fruits to the different part of the world. A big strength has been created, but we have not been marketed well. That is what we have to look at. We have to tell to our young friends, job is not important. Job only is not important. Work it will some important. Apart from being a employee, we should try to become an employer, at least in the farmland. Even who has 2 acres, 3 acres can work. You look at Karnataka. You have the best spices here. The highest coffee is grown here. The tea is also grown here. The biggest, apart from Maharashtra, the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, the highest paddy is grown here. Jowar is grown here. One of the best mangoes are grown here. Grapes are growing. Still the Bangalore grapes blue is very strong. The best wine is being produced here. There is a big strength of agriculture here. So let us all work together. I don't want to comment much, but still better than the CEOs or MBA graduates or whatever this. If we try to create a proper environment, guide our farmers in a proper way, I'm sure they can do better. They can be a better businessman. But today even technology has improved to give them a lot of information. I think governments are also helping them a lot. You see from sugarcane, I have seen a sugarcane belt. From the sugarcane, they produce not only jaggery, they produce sugar, they produce molasses, they produce paper out of it, they produce again biogas, they produce power out of it. With the one product of whatever the farmers done, how the entire generation has taken place. From a paper to power. That is what the strength of the farmer lies. That is what our young children has to learn on. That is what we have to create. So I am sure, ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಮಗೆ ಹೇಳೋದು, ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾವಂತ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೂ ನಡೀತದೆ, ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೂ ನಡೀತದೆ, ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾವಂತಿಕೆ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಯಾರು ವ್ಯವಸಾಯ ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸಿ ಎ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ who has forget a tractor, you just keep a tractor aside with the 2 cows plowing a land. There is no engineer there. Every straight line that farming, he does that farming. Even a woman, a village woman who doesn't know education, nothing, she also, when he just plows that nati hakbekare, line will be so straight. So that is their big common sense. No engineer, no this one, civil engineer is needed, no scale is needed, no stick is needed. That is the strength of a common woman or a man in the rural parts. They look at the sun, they work. They look at the climate, they work. They are have a different attitude. Only thing is the pricing. The pricing. He gets only about 10 to 20%. We come here, due to some big shops, they pack it well, they design well, then coat suit comes out, then they sell it in a different way. So that is how somehow we should see that he is being protected. When he is being protected with a good financial strength, economic strength, definitely no one will leave farming. I have seen lot of people selling their property. Only in my constituency, about more than 50,000 people have come to Bangalore because of the employment. I have been telling them, don't sell your lands, don't come to Bangalore, do something which you can. Your flowers can create a lot of things, whatever you can do. There are a lot of things. That is what we need to educate our youngsters. I am sure in this book I could see that you are trying to give us some big message that you are the leaders, you will be the leaders, so you have to work. One thing I could, I was remember sitting here. I remember one day when I had met Ratan Tata, he was telling, if you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. This is what Ratan Tata said me one day. That means all farmers doesn't do agriculture independently. They work together. That is the success of the story. But other businessmen, entrepreneurs, engineers, some of them try to do their individual mindset. But whereas farming community is concerned, they all work together. That is, they look at the very long age and all. So, this is the basic root. I always tell, agriculture is very much important. We are the backbone of the society. So I always tell, if you forget the root, we will not get the fruit. Agriculture, definitely, the soil is very important. Nowadays, you could see, in all our houses, no small whatever greenery is available, so we try to keep our artificial flowers within our houses. We are accomplished to this nature. So that is what we look at. Anyway, I belong to, as you rightly know that I also from an agriculture family, but due to a lot of issues, I just been moved on to Bangalore, but still we continue. My brother and myself continue. We are involved with sugarcane. We are already involved myself with silk and other things. We know the value of that. So I thought that whatever of my assembly be there, I should come here, join with you, show my strength. Apart from being in power, as a good friend of you, I thought that I should come and be a part of this great occasion. So, lot of inputs was being given by various friends to discuss on here. I thought that let me share my experiences and discuss on all this issue. I had a poultry farm when I was young. My parents used to ask me to take care of a poultry farm. I know what poultry farm is. I know what the feeds are. I used to own a Mysore feed factory for some years.